Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Today, I wanted to talk about, do you know your value? So a couple years back, my son had said to me, this is a nickel. And I said, no, that's a penny. And he said, well, I want it to be a nickel. And I'm like, well, if we're playing that game, I want my $100 bill to be $500. And I think a lot of times we all feel this way. Like, do we really know our worth? Like in the business place, do you know your worth? Do you know your worth when you're setting rates for the childcare centers? Do you know your worth when you're going to ask for a raise? There's so many different ways to figure out your worth. One of the things that we do, like at the daycare center, when we set our rates, we go ahead and we write the pros and cons if we increase our rate. Like right now with COVID-19, our cleaning bills have gone up. Our food bills have gone up. Everything has gone up. So do we really know our worth? So what do we give the parents extra? What protocols are we following for COVID-19 that's going above and beyond to keep the kids safe? Does my daycare centers know their worth? And do we do the demographics in our area to make sure that we're in line with all the other daycare centers? Are we going above and beyond something that they don't do? Like we run curriculum and my teachers do have CDAs. So do you really know your worth? Because in this day and age, that's going to be a big question right now during the pandemic to make sure you can make your bills. You have to make sure your financial side is strong so we can get through this for the rest of the year. So like when I got my payroll protection, I sat down and I made sure, am I going to have to increase my rates or not? Can I make it through this? Because all of my bills are going up. So make sure that at your job and where you're at, you know your worth. Make sure that you sit down and make a list of all the pros and cons of what you do for your families. Even when you go in for a raise, if you're going above and beyond during this time, you want to make sure that you know your worth. Oh, there goes my phone. It's probably my employees. But anyways, I think sometimes we do wish that $100 was the $500. And you can still get to that $500 if you know how to price yourself correctly and know your worth and make sure the parents understand that. Sometimes I get parents call and they say that I'm too expensive, and that's okay. But sometimes what those parents don't understand is they're not looking at my worth. They're looking at the price, and price is different than someone else's worth. Because you could go with a cheaper place, but that doesn't mean your kids are still safe. Like I have cameras, they're hooked to my husband and I's phones. We make sure my parents get their money's worth. We make sure the kids are safe. We have protocols in place. The staff does follow ratios. We don't get written up for ratios. And one time when I did get written up for ratios, I actually was in ratio. We had just had a staff member make a mistake. They went to get baby food, had the teacher in there, and that was the one day we had 5 kids instead of 4 in the baby room. There was like 5 seconds out and it showed that we were at ratio, but I actually had 3 people. All she had to do was ask the cook. Sometimes staff does make mistakes, and that's okay. That's how they learn and that's how they fix it. So I just want you to look at that today. Do you really know your worth? So anyways, I got to get going. Everyone have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Tori. Hi, Barb. Thank you for watching today. You all have a great day.